best way to understand the application of physics in a golf swing is to first remove the grip from the pro. This takes away the rigidity that causes us to use wrist torque that distorts the swing. After we get a good feel for what a swing feels like without the ability to use wrist torque, we will be ready to train with the grip and have a better sense of what a true swing feels like. Here is how you remove the grip from the pro. Untie the knot at the top of the pro. Then slide the rope through, remove the ball, and then take off the grip. Then all we need to do is we're going to slide the rope through once, and then one more time, like so, until the top appears. There we go. Pull it through, and then we want to get it to roughly the length of a 9-iron. Then just simply retie the knot, and you're ready to go. Once you are proficient at the following exercises, you will be off to a good start in understanding how a swing functions, looks, and feels. In our first exercise in training with the pro without the grip, we're going to learn about centripetal pull. It's a really simple concept. Basically, just take the pro and hold it by the ball. You can put the excess rope here in your hand, and all I want you to do is just spin it around your wrist like so. Kind of like you're going to be a helicopter here. So you keep spinning it around. You can go fast, you can go slow, but you'll notice you're not pushing. You're having to create an inward force that energizes the rope, and then it swings around your wrist quite effortlessly. A similar force is going to happen when we're talking about moving our body. So here's another exercise I'd like you to do to get familiar with the same concept using our body. I want you to hold the pro by the ball with two hands, and you're simply going to spin around. You might get a little dizzy, but here goes. If you notice, as I'm spinning, the rope is pulling away from me, and that is one of the main forces that we want to get our brains in touch with. We want to learn how to create that type of a force to get our swing started. So do those two exercises until you familiarize yourself with centripetal pull, and you'll be well on your way to understanding how a swing works. In our next exercise in training with the pro without the grip, you want to go ahead and shorten your pro to where it has about 18 inches of rope left. And then you're going to put your impact reminder in the ground so you're ready to roll here. And we call this the wrecking ball drill because we're going to basically emulate a crane pulling a wrecking ball slamming into a building. And so the motion looks like this. As you can see, as I swing forward with my arm and my body, the rope naturally pulls backwards just like a playground swing, and then it's up to me to feel the timing of how that swing works. This is how all golf swings work, even short shots, even putting. So once again, here's how the exercise go. We swing back, feel the tension in the rope, and then let it release. You know that you're not doing this very well if you're trying to push. So if you're jerky, or you're trying to try to push or assist, you'll rapidly realize that the pro swings backwards and doesn't catch back up. So the proper timing of a swing operates just like this. So spend some time until you can master this drill, and then you'll have a really great feel and understanding of how a swing operates and also how to improve your short game. In our next exercise, we're going to get familiar with how centripetal force works while our feet are planted and get a sense of how we transmit energy from our body outwards. So again, hold the pro by the ball like so. And what I want you to do is I want you to keep your hands kind of in front of your chest, and you're going to start rotating back and forth like so. I don't want you to use your shoulders like this, okay? I want you to see if you can keep your hands right in front of your chest, and you'll even notice if you do that, as opposed to just using your hands and your shoulders, it actually pulls stronger. So that pulling force that is stronger when we turn, this is an essential in getting our forward swing started. So we sling the pro by starting turning, and that gets everything going that allows us to line up and create speed in our swing. In our final exercise in training with the pro without the grip, we're going to learn how to apply our centripetal force and our feel of that swinging motion to actually striking an object. And this is where things tend to get a little bit messy for most golfers. So I'm going to really show you how to do this correctly, and I'm going to show you what might happen if you're doing it incorrectly. So here we go. We're gonna sling this thing back behind us, and then we're gonna turn, and our object is to just using like a tree or anything that you can hit that's a fairly solid object. I wanna swing it around, and I wanna get at the feeling that my arm kind of stops here at the point of where the object is, and I can feel the energy of the pro swing in and hit. So if I'm doing it correctly, it looks like kind of the wrecking ball motion we were doing earlier, except now I'm using my body to get it going, and then I'm just feeling the natural swing force accelerate around my wrist and right into this. If you're not doing well, or you're trying to assist your swing, it'll look like this. And it'll actually kind of hit you. So you can see I'm trying to like help it, and then all of a sudden I'm not striking very accurately, and it's smacking back into me. So we want to kind of rotate first, let it out of us, and you can feel the energy go from here right out to the pro and right into the impact point without trying to assist anything. Once you understand that picture, that's huge for getting a feel for how a golf swing operates. The follow-through phase of a golf swing is actually the momentum and inertia of the golf club pulling you through. Everything you need to do to strike it well happens in this phase from the back right to the impact point. As a side note, don't do this too firmly or you might mess up your pro. So you only need to go maybe about half speed, but the object is to get the timing just right. So practice this until you've mastered the ability to let the pro strike the object instead of trying to push your body into it.